Hi guys, my name is Donna and welcome back to my channel No Mirror Needed, where we talk about lifestyle, motivating topics such as fashion, fitness, beauty, anything that's going to help us live our best life possible. So today I thought I'd talk about INVISALIGN. I wear INVISALIGN. I've had it since I think December of 2017, and I thought now would be a perfect time to talk about it, why I chose it, pricing, procedures, and anything that you could possibly expect if you're in the market to get INVISALIGN. So what is INVISALIGN? INVISALIGN are clear plastic orthodontic braces. So I basically decided to get INVISALIGN when a friend of mine was actually getting them for herself. She was in the process of getting fitted for them, and she recommended a dentist that she went to, and she thought it would be a great idea to get a free consultation because it really didn't cost me anything to go and just speak with the dentist and have him just assess and evaluate my situation with my teeth. I had wanted to get braces my entire life. I wanted it for really the appearance of my teeth. I was so embarrassed of the way they looked. I had what's called an overjet, and an overjet is when your teeth actually protrude on a horizontal angle at a certain degree over the lower bottom of your teeth. And I had that, and I just hated the way my teeth looked. It gave me absolutely no confidence, and I really wanted to boost that confidence, and I knew that the only way I can do that was if I got adult braces. For me, getting the INVISALIGN was just going to be a complete game changer. I knew that it was going to boost my confidence. It was going to change the aesthetic of my face. And I knew it was going to be a very long-term commitment that I had wanted these braces for years. So I knew that I was going to go into it 100% and be committed to wearing INVISALIGN. INVISALIGN is basically a huge change of lifestyle. And they're not like braces, because braces are just adhered already to your teeth, but with INVISALIGN you have to really take care of them. You also have to change them out, and you have to clean them and wash them, and you're basically committed into wearing these aligned 20 to 22 and a half hours a day. But for me, I knew it was worth it because I really wanted them to boost my appearance. I wanted to change the appearance of my teeth and just improve them. Now for me, my dentist knew that it was going to be a long overhaul to fix the aesthetic of my teeth because I had so much going on. And that may not be the case for you. You may actually be done with it quicker than I am. I just knew that it was going to take me at least 2 to 3 years to be completely done with INVISALIGN. It just really depends on the dentist, and it depends on every person's situation, because every person's situation is going to be different when it comes to wearing braces. So I'm still currently wearing INVISALIGN, and I get them changed out every 6 weeks with my orthodontist. Unfortunately, I don't have any before pictures because I didn't know that I was going to document things on YouTube at the time that I was starting this journey. So I don't have any before pictures that I can to share at all. I can only show you from here on out, unfortunately, and believe me, none of those pictures I would be just too embarrassed to actually even show you. Not only did I get INVISALIGN to fix the structure and the aesthetic of my teeth, I got them because I had a lot of grinding in my teeth. When your teeth are not fixtured in the correct place in your mouth, your teeth and the healthiness of your teeth is a gateway for the healthiness of your entire body. So for me, I grinded my teeth my entire life, which was really causing a lot of TMJ, which is joint discomfort. Basically, it would just hurt. I would get lockjaw, and I grinded my teeth so much that I was actually naturally shaving down my teeth. And I was having like a lot of eating issues, and I knew that that was gonna really change the way that I felt, just how I felt overall, because I was having so much jaw pain on top of everything else. Now, an overjet occurred for me because I had an underformed lower jawline, and all my teeth did not fit properly into my mouth. So that was the cause of my overjet, because it was pushing all the teeth out. So what exactly is the procedure that you're going to go through when you're starting on your INVISALIGN journey? Basically, the orthodontist is going to give you a 3D scan of your entire mouth where they can get a picture of exactly what your teeth look like. And then they're going to send that out to INVISALIGN, so INVISALIGN can come back with your own personal custom-made journey. The dentist is going to get that back. Typically, Typically, it takes like 2 to 4 weeks depending on the dentist. And once he gets that back, he's going to ask you to come back into the office, and he's going to show you a video of exactly your entire journey throughout Invisalign from start to finish and what to expect. So you can actually see a video of your teeth moving and shifting, and you get so excited because you can actually see what the end result is going to be. Once you agree and you know that you're going to go forward with Invisalign, the dentist then takes a impression or a mold of your teeth, and that is sent out to Invisalign, and they then create and make all of your trays. So once the Invisalign manufacturer is done creating your aligners, they're sent back to the dentist, and the dentist calls you in again for another visit. Now he's just going to teach you basically the first 2, 3, or 4 trays is you learning how to use Invisalign. He's going to show you how to pop them in and out and what to basically expect. So I got this really nifty little pouch from my dentist. You could possibly get this. This is how the Invisalign come. They come in this pouch when you first get them. Then you get this little container to hold the Invisalign in, and that's just how they look. They fit right there in the Invisalign. That's how I store them when I'm not using them. But I take them out when I'm eating every single day. So 3 times a day I'm taking them out, and then in between meals I brush my teeth, I floss, and I just make sure that when I'm popping them back in, my mouth is completely clean. Do drink with them. I drink my iced coffee with them in, and obviously I'm not wearing them right now because I will have a little bit of a lisp, and that is to be expected. So after the dentist feels like you've been wearing them for a certain amount of time, usually I think in my 3rd or 4th week is when I got the soft attachments, and they're just like buttons or brackets that they adhere to your teeth, and your Invisaligns have these grooves in them that lock into place. And those soft aligner grooves help push the teeth into place. It's what helps move them. So you may have like a button on like your front tooth, but then he may move it to the back. It just all depends on the natural shift and how Invisalign has structured basically your custom made case. These brackets could be made of resin, or they can be made of like steel or aluminum. I have both. I have like a small aluminum like metal button that's attached to my lower tooth, and then I have 3 brackets that are on, and one is actually, my 4th bracket is actually like a hook in a way, because I actually have to wear rubber bands as well to help push the teeth into place. These buttons are meant to guide your teeth and push them into the proper position. And for me, I had them changed out I think 2 or 3 times. They've moved my attachments around, because depending on where I was tracking, they would move them, so they would position them onto different teeth, because that's where the most work was needed at the time. The length of your treatment really determines on how well you're tracking, and if the dentist feels like you are good to go with the next round of treatment. Depending on how severe your case is or how severe your teeth are going to determine how long you're going to be wearing Invisalign for. I knew it was going to be a really long time. I knew I had a lot of work that needed to be done, but if you're just going for like a quick, just maybe you wore braces when you were a kid, and maybe you did not wear the retainers like you were supposed to, and now your teeth are starting to shift and move, you may not have to wear the Invisalign retainers for 2 years. You may only have to wear it maybe for 6 months. So everybody's situation is going to be different. Like I mentioned before, my jaw was really underdeveloped and too small to fit the amount of teeth in my mouth. So I had to get 2 teeth pulled before I even started my Invisalign. So while the Invisalign was making my trays and everything, they molded me and they got my custom made order, but then I had to go to a dentist because my orthodontist was not a dentist as well. It was just an orthodontist. My dentist had to pull 2 teeth out, and then once those healed, then I then go back and get I think it was my 3rd or 4th set of aligners. Another thing the dentist may recommend to you is called a vibration tool, and this vibration tool is used it helps soften up the root of your teeth and move them quicker into place. This is said to reduce the amount of time you are going to need to wear the aligners up to 50%. I knew that I just was never going to use this device, so I decided to opt out of it, and it was going to be an additional cost in my Invisalign, so I didn't want to pay the extra money to get the vibration tool. I just knew that I was just going to wear the Invisalign and go as long as it was going to possibly take for me to fix them. So I'm on my 2nd round of Invisalign. After I had my teeth pulled, I still had some spacing in in between, and once I was done with the amount of trays they expected for me to have, they still wanted me to go further. So we actually started a new round of trays, and I believe I have like another 35 to go, and I'm up to, I think I'm up to tray number 17, I believe, 17 out of 35. So basically they're gonna come in this plastic couch. It's sealed. The Invisaligns are in here, and they're all labeled as well. The plastic Invisaligns, this is an old package from my first round, so I don't actually need these right now. But I wanted to show you. Thank God these are like nice and fresh. This is what they look like. They're not gonna fit into my mouth now, so I can't pop them into place for you. But they basically just look like this, and they kind of like move around a little bit. It's plastic. They can break, so you want to be careful with them. And when you are washing them or brushing them, you don't want to use very hot water because they will expand. Like I said, they can crack and expand. I've had them break on me once before, and I had to get another tray. But that's basically what they look like. And on the bottom, they have serial numbers and the number of tray that you're up to too. In case you get confused, you could always look at the bottom of the Invisalign. And the dentist will never just do your top or just your bottom teeth. So if you think like, oh, well, my bottom teeth are perfect, I don't need them. They do everything together. You have to be molded for both sets, especially because when you're wearing these, your teeth are obviously hitting the top of this. So the rubber bands you may get will come like in a little package, and these are just orthodontic elastics. They come in different sizes, they come in different colors. If you want to get, you know, creative, you could get them in clear or you could get them in hot pink. It just all depends. I obviously just get the clear because I don't want anybody to see me wearing them, but like in the summertime, I'm not gonna lie, I have worn colored rubber bands. It's just fun. Like if I have a cute outfit on and I know I'm like just hanging out at the beach or whatever, and I know I need to wear them, you know, it's something fun to, I didn't get to do it when I was in high school, so I might as well just do it now. So it's fun to do. But yeah, they're gonna come like this, and they come in different sizes depending on how close or how far away he wants you to wear the rubber bands, because the shorter, the smaller the rubber band, the more it's gonna pull the teeth into place. So I'm supposed to wear my Invisalign with the rubber bands. I have to wear 2 rubber bands, 1 on each side, and they hook on and lock into place with adhering to those little attachments and those buttons that I told you about. So far, I have seen a huge improvement in my teeth. My friends, my family, they all say, wow, what a huge improvement. We almost don't even remember what they looked like before. And that just, I would never have done this video 2 years ago. I would never have talked about my teeth 2 years ago, let alone show them on camera or even explain this situation. But my confidence has just boosted so much because of it. And I want to share my journey with you, because if you are feeling like just you don't know if this is going to be for you, or you're scared or you're nervous, maybe you feel like you can't do the commitment, I'm telling you, it is totally worth it. And I'm so glad that I did Invisalign. It also has completely helped me with grinding of my teeth, and I do not grind my teeth at all anymore. I've completely stopped grinding my teeth thanks to Invisalign. I do not grind my teeth at all anymore. And they have been like, in the 2 years that I have been wearing Invisalign, maybe I didn't wear my trays to bed twice. I wear my trays to bed every single night. And even those 2 nights that I didn't wear the trays, I still did not grind my teeth. I still do have TMJ. That's something that's just not going to go away. And it's so difficult for me when I go to the dentist and they like have to leave my mouth open for a long period of time, and they're like washing it. Like my dentist knows, my oral hygienist knows that she has to give me a break, because the pain is so excruciating that my jaw does lock into place. And it's just so painful. So she knows that she needs to give me a break, but that's just not going to go away. The only way that could possibly be fixed is if I have surgery, and I'm definitely not having jaw surgery. I don't think that is worth it. I am not in a position of unhealthiness where I need to get something like that done. Now, the one thing that no one talks about is the side effects of Invisalign. And I have read on so many forums, because I was having a lot of ear issues. After I started Invisalign, I started getting a lot of popping and whooshing in my ear. And I thought I maybe just got water in my ear, but I've seen an ENT, and they assured me that my ears are clean and there's nothing in there and there's no water in them, but I was still getting like a whooshing or popping sounds. I have it actually right now where it just feels like a crunching in the ear. And I've read on tons of forums of people who have used Invisalign that said that this has also happened to them, that they feel an immense amount of pressure and then popping and they're getting some ear issues. So keep that in mind, that you may have side effects to Invisalign. Just keep in mind, just do your research. Speak to other people who have gotten Invisalign, get their opinion, see multiple dentists. Just don't go to one dentist or one orthodontist. Make sure that you are interviewing the dentist, see their before and afters, and just educate yourself. Ask the dentist. I've asked my orthodontist if these side effects are side effects of Invisalign, and they assured me that it was not. But I tend to not agree with that. I think that that's not true because I never had these issues prior to me getting Invisalign, and I've read on so many other forums that people have had similar issues. In addition to that, I've also had a lot more gingivitis buildup. I've had to floss my teeth a lot more than before because I think that the moisture from the Invisalign is causing a lot of the bacteria to grow more rapidly in my mouth. So I've had a lot more of tartar and gingivitis growth. So also keep that in mind. I started to go to my dentist a lot. I have two separate dentists that I see. I see my dentist and then I see my orthodontist for my Invisalign. At the time, did not have any insurance, so I was paying out of pocket for every single cleaning that I was going to. But at the time, I felt like it was completely worth it to do the Invisalign hand in hand with the dentist and the orthodontist, because I felt like they were just simultaneously on the same page. Now let's talk about pricing. How much does Invisalign cost? Depending on your orthodontist, the price may vary. So that's another reason why I want you to do your homework and do different price comparisons. They can range anywhere between $4,500 and $5,200. I paid $4,800 for my Invisalign. That is not covered under any insurance. I think for some people, if it's a medical condition, it could be. So you could speak to your insurance company and see if they'll cover it for you. When I got Invisalign, I had no insurance. I had to pay out of pocket for everything. And I knew that that was going to be an issue for me because I just didn't have $5,000 to drop on Invisalign. But I came up with a solution to that. I actually came across a company called Care Credit. And Care Credit saves my life. It's basically a medical credit card. So with this health credit card, with this Care Credit card, and I'm going to link all their information below about Care Credit, I think it's just the best thing that I've ever found, because like I said, I didn't have insurance at the time, and there was so many medical procedures that I wanted to have done, and I just didn't have all that cash to lay out. It also helped me with my credit score down the line because I was able to get a $5,000 credit and pay that off with no interest. Basically, they offer you between 12 and 24 months of free interest depending on the promotion that you are doing at that time. And this credit card really covers an array of different procedures such as cosmetic treatment, veterinarian, vision, dermatology. It covers an array of different procedures, and that's another reason why I thought that there was going to be a huge benefit for me, because it was just certain procedures that I wanted done. I wanted to do laser hair removal that I was able to do on the Care Credit card, and I think I may actually do a video on my laser hair removal, what I thought about it and the procedure on that, and also do spa treatments on that. This Care Credit card actually really allowed me to take care of all my dentistry, and basically it's completely paid off now. And once your promotion period is up, they will charge you for the full amount of the remaining balance, so just keep that in mind. And like I said, I'm going to link all the information about the Care Credit card down below, and if you have any questions about Invisalign or my journey or just any type of advice that you would like from me about it, please leave a comment below. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Like, there's still more that I want to do, and having that Care Credit card is also going to allow me to do it, because once I'm completely done with Invisalign, I want to get my teeth bonded, and bonding is just a resin material that they put over your natural teeth, and they basically mold and form your teeth with this bonding solution, and it helps your teeth look just aesthetically better. And that's something that I want to do as soon as I'm done with Invisalign. I knew that veneers are never going to be anything that I can afford. They're up to like $25,000, $30,000 in some cases, and I knew I would never be able to afford that. So For me, veneers are just completely out of the question. I just want them to look like a little bit more, you know, nicer. I just want them to look a little bit brighter, and I am going to do a complete cleaning and get them whitened and everything, but I'm waiting until after my Invisalign is over. I do whiten my teeth at home. I have a whitening solution that I use. The tooth whitening gel that I use is called Dr. George's Dental White, and it's a professional dental whitening gel that has been used for dentists since 1989. Doctors swear by this whitening gel. I was referred to use this by my dentist. And basically what I do is on my last, so if I'm going to do a new tray, and I'm up to change out my tray, the old tray, the day before, the night before, you just need a little bit, just brush this onto the tray that you're using and just pop it in for like 20 minutes and it completely whitens your teeth. I love using this stuff. I don't necessarily love the taste of it. It's not very good, but it does get the job done. And you can buy this right off of Amazon. I'll link this below for you too in the description bar below, because this, I totally recommend this if you want to whiten your teeth at home. So after you're completely done wearing Invisalign, you are going to need to wear a retainer for the rest of your life, basically. You don't want to go through this entire long process and then have your teeth shift and move from you. You basically, that was just a waste of time if you're going to do that. You have to wear a retainer to bed, basically. I think that you need to wear the retainer every single day, morning, noon, and night, up to a certain amount of months after you're finished with Invisalign, and then you can just wear the retainer at night. And there are different types of retainers you can get. You can get the acrylic and the metal retainer. That's the typical, you know, retainer that you see that the kids would get after they would get their braces. Or you can get a retainer that's made out of the same plastic as the aligners for Invisalign, but I don't recommend that. I've heard that they break very easily. I don't think that they are free to replace if you do break them or you lose them. That does not come in with the pricing of the Invisalign package. Or you can get a permanent retainer that will fix to the back of your teeth. And that, to me, I don't like the idea of something being in my mouth forever. Like, I don't like that. So guys, that basically sums up everything about Invisalign. I hope I really helped by bringing a lot of informative information in this video to you if you were interested in possibly getting Invisalign. I will leave the link to my orthodontist below in case you are in the Long Island area. Would I recommend Invisalign to anyone? Yes. 100% recommend Invisalign to anyone that is in the market to just improve your natural smile that you already have. Like I said, you can leave a comment below if you have any questions. I would love to answer them for you if I can help you any further. And if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I make videos every week, and we actually just started vlogging last week. But right now we're having tons of fun doing, so stay tuned for more vlogs. I'll go ahead and put a link above. I recommend, if you're into law of attraction and manifesting, that you go ahead and check that one as well, and maybe some inspirational books that you'd like to read in the new year. So thank you again for watching, and have a great week. Bye.